Hey guys, if it's crazy,
all right, go ahead. Go now.
hit me. Wait.
Get out of there! Oh my God!
Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah, and have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the Family Mess.
Oh,
Oh my God!
oh,
You got Ian. You got Ian.
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and welcome to episode 30. We've decided to do things just a little differently for episode 30 and to give you guys our favorite episodes throughout the past year. It's been a pretty good year, and we thought we'd do something nice for you guys, so please listen and let us know what you think about it. We're going to end season 1 on a good note, and we hope you guys really enjoy this. Thank you. In this episode, Natalie and Ian talk about Dave Ramsey and how they really were trying to do good, but somehow they didn't get it right. And this is Natalie and Ian having a conversation about it.
People go to their jobs and they don't speak up and they're not honest about things because they're afraid. I didn't want to have to be afraid. I don't have, my job is not like that at all, but I've just seen that in other places. So I don't want to have to be afraid. I want to be able to just live and be free. So if for some reason, which I still like my job, I've been there forever. If for some reason I didn't like it anymore and I wanted to make a change in my life, I wouldn't have all these bills holding me back. That was like my big motivation as well.
I know.
Was freedom.
You talked to me enough about it.
Yes, freedom, because I felt trapped. I felt trapped.
I'm the same as you. I felt the exact same way, but I just gave up a long time. And I'm like, I'm just going to work on trying to pay. But once I was with you, once we had an opportunity to pay it off, I was with you 100%. I'm like, I'm free. We can be free. You actually talked me into it.
Yeah. And it was a good feeling while it lasted.
Oh.
So again, the first thing we didn't do was listen to Dave when he says to really practice.
I should have stuck to my guns. I should have stuck to my damn guns at the time.
We haven't even gotten to that part yet.
Oh, God.
So we're on the part where Dave, he's the first mistake we made was not following the strict budget and not really doing it for long enough. We followed it some, but we didn't do it long enough doing the strict budgeting and, rice and beans and the whole thing, the sacrifice part. We didn't do the sacrifice and have the discipline that we should have had at the beginning. That was bad mistake number 1. Number 2, Dave always talks about don't borrow from parent or family. Don't do business with your family as much as possible. Because if you do, dinner doesn't taste the same on Thanksgiving, right? If you owe your family money, it doesn't taste the same on Thanksgiving. And I let my brother, which I love my brother to death. I really do. I dearly love him.
Tried.
And I knew in my heart that I should not have done what I did.
I was bullied into this. Bullied.
Well, you were persuaded. So
Persuaded.
Ian was
choice.
right. Ian was right. He was right in this instance because we ended up doing a deal with family.
I told him, I don't feel good about this.
We bought a house. But the thing was, if we had followed Dave Ramsey's rules, we would have been better off. So we got to baby step 1, we got the $1,000. We got the baby step 2, we paid off all of our debt. But baby step 3 is to save the 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, we never actually. I think we were starting that
of emergency fund, right? But we didn't have that. And he said, never buy a house if you don't have the emergency fund. That's like his thing. That's why there's a baby steps. So, right?
No, that's true.
So buying a house is in 4, 5, and 6.
So you won't even buy it. If we would have stuck with that, we'd have never even bought the house because we didn't get that 6 months yet.
Because if anything happens, because he always says Murphy comes in.
That's
Murphy.
true.
Murphy, he always shows up.
Yeah, that's true.
The water heater breaks, the septic tank overflows.
True. Everything.
Something, car dies, car crash. Something always happens in life, and Murphy comes in at the wrong time.
Yep. Welcome to episode 14 of The Family Mess. I'm your host, Ian. This is my wife and co-host, Natalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. So, Natalie, today we have a special guest into our lovely studio, your niece, Dakiria. Welcome, Dakiria, to the Family Mess podcast.
Hey.
I wish I had an applause button, but I don't have one.
We can cheer. Woo! Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
We figured since we got the show about the family mess, we should have a family guest. So this is our first guest.
I'm so happy to have her today. I really am. Dakiria, I'm glad you're here. to do a recording with us. You've heard about how popular we are, and we have thousands of followers.
Why you laugh when you say thousands? Dang, we got followers.
He's speaking into existence.
I have to. See, Dakira knows what I'm talking about.
We're new, but we got followers. I got people that like the show.
Dakira knows what I'm talking about. I'm speaking it into existence. So, yes. Thank you, Dakira.
Proclaim it and claim it.
Thank you, Dakira,
Ask,
for being
believe,
positive.
and receive, bro.
Natalie's trying to hate on me already. So today's episode, we wanted to talk about first our Christmas this year spent with family. Dakira, how was your Christmas this year?
Dakira didn't get to go with us.
I did it, and I wish I did.
Listen, I wish we were going back this year.
Next year.
I'm telling you, if you would have came this year, I have never had this much fun, and I hate to admit it because Natalie's family is crazy, right? They're all crazy.
Crazier than his.
No, my family just doesn't talk. They just don't talk. They're not crazy, but we're
not crazy in a bad way. So stop saying crazy because it doesn't sound right. We are just organized confusion, and we just talk a lot, and everyone's opinionated. But we're not crazy because there's no beef.
You can call it whatever you want to, but but I had the greatest time this year at their house. I mean, we talk crap to each other.
Well, first of all, we had about, I think, 18 to 20 people in my brother's house.
Oh my God. I've never.
My aunt, aunt was there, my mom, my dad, my brothers. We had three total of my brothers.
It was amazing.
Ian, my kids, my brother's kids. Gosh, cousins.
It was amazing.
All in one house. People were everywhere. People were sleeping everywhere. Air beds in the den.
I've never had so much fun.
People on the couch. Everywhere.
I've never had so much fun at a house with that many people. I mean, at times it got a little crazy, but I mean, I had fun.
But the food was flowing.
Oh,
man,
food. The food was ridiculous.
All they did was eat. I think it's because the food was there. Everybody just ate all the damn time. I gained 5 pounds.
Not me. I didn't gain nothing.
I was gone for 11.
You didn't gain nothing.
Well, I should have gained something because I haven't worked out in like 5 months. But I just didn't. I didn't eat like I usually eat. But there was so much food there. I mean, we were up till 3 o'clock every morning?
I don't even know. 1 or 2 o'clock every morning.
That's why
every night. I know.
And
that's the worst part because it was Central Time because we're in Texas, so it's really like 3, 4 in the morning.
Well, the problem is we were up like California time because if we're going to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning, and that's 2 hours later that we're usually supposed to go to bed.
No, we were going to bed like 1 or 2, which is really more like 3.
So that would be mountain time. So that means we're still going to bed late.
Well, either way. Ugh.
So
I went fishing.
Where'd you go fishing at?
It was in the pond in Orange City. And I caught my first fish ever.
Was it a bass?
Wait a minute. How you never been fishing all these times?
You never been fishing before? You live in Florida?
Who'd you go fishing with?
It was like me, my aunt. So you know that,
that's what I was going to say. Your uncle and everything took you?
Yeah, there's like a pond right in front of their house. So the boys have fishing rods. My uncle has a fishing rod. So I was using my little cousin fishing rod. Then my uncle gave me his fishing rod too. Because I actually caught my first bass with my little cousin fishing.
In this episode of The Family Mess, we invite Natalie's cousin Jackie to the studio. And she was a riot. Actually, Jackie was one of my favorite guests on the show. And Natalie and Jackie and I discussed who should pay for their kids' education. It went back and forth between all of us, but we had a good time. Listen up. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Today we have my cousin Jackie on.
Jackie
used to live down south. She mostly grew up down in Miami.
That's right.
In the bottom.
Right, that's right. And we're both from England, remember?
Wait, I didn't know you were born in England.
I didn't know you were born in England.
I did not realize that. I didn't know your parents even lived in England.
Derek had pushed me into the doorknob and I got a
that was way before my time.
Oh my God, I don't remember that.
I know you and Derek went back to oh my goodness.
You have a picture of a knot on your head?
Kevin, yeah. I still have a little
child. Oh my God, Derek put a knot on your head?
Yeah, Derek is my brother and Kevin. Yeah, those are my older brothers. But they could be my dad though. They're so much older than me.
Yeah, your family has...
Yeah, I'm 43 and he's like something.
Their brothers could be her dad.
Derek is not that old.
He is.
He's 60.
Well, we're not the same.
No, you're not the same.
No, Derek's old.
Derek is like 60.
Really?
Yeah. He don't look 60, but he like 60 years old.
Is he 60?
62. He was born in 62.
That doesn't make him 60.
Are you doing your math right, Natalie?
Let me check.
Oh, no, dude.
Let me get my calendar. Hold on. 2020. Minus 1962.
Oh my God.
Oh, my bad. He 58.
Oh,
my bad.
Damn.
I was close. I thought he was 60 already. Oh, okay. Well, make sure we
I think he looks older because he has a lot of weight on him.
He does not look older. he doesn't look 60.
No, he doesn't look 58, but that's
doesn't look
okay.
58 either. Because
No, he doesn't.
But I didn't know,
Black
Jackie,
don't crack.
that you were born in England. Were you born in England? Or were you
I was
born in?
born in London.
Yes, audience, I love you guys.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know we had the same path.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, Uncle Sonny. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
That's
I'll accept that because it's
You
your
gotta put that
phone.
on vibrate, Jackie.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that.
You on the radio.
Nobody ever calls me. I mean,
That's how it works, though. When nobody calls to you, don't want nobody to call.
That's because you're famous. You're
My
famous this
power
morning.
off.
That's right.
Power off.
I know that phone's always on.
Vibrate.
That phone's always on.
Power off. You guys have my undivided attention.
And then you have one son.
I do have one phenomenal son.
Yes, I remember.
Julian Clark.
Yes.
Wait, Jackie, you a helicopter parent? I can't. You're a semi-helicopter
Hell yeah,
parent.
you're a
aren't you?
helicopter parent.
Well, I
Don't lie.
am getting over that. I'm like really just thinking about all the money that I'm spending now that
Oh,
I
man.
should be using for my plastic surgery. So,
But you
yeah,
are nurturing
I'm
his.
getting
You're nurturing him. He
his
does a lot of
dream.
things.
Yeah, I'm
Her
trying to
son's
support him.
very diverse, and I see him golfing, and
But you know
and
what?
he's in.
It's good to see that he's so diverse, and even in the sports that he does, he's really good at the basketball. But when you see
He
him
does.
doing
He plays piano.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, playing the piano will get you a lot of ass when you get older.
That's what
Am I
keep
lying?
trying to tell him. I keep trying
Jackie,
to tell
am I
him
lying?
that.
Does he like playing piano? Does he
He
enjoy
does.
it? That's
Yeah,
good.
he
I wish
does.
I had gotten mine
Because the girls
started.
don't expect it. They'll see a basketball guy coming up,
Exactly.
and he'll see a piano and sit down, and all of a sudden, he'll start.
But the point that I'm making is if you're taking out a loan, like we know how much the loans can balloon
Yes.
over time.
Correct.
Our kids are not in a financial position where they can pay these loans off in a reasonable time. I mean, I remember Barack Obama just paid off his loans while he was in office.
Yeah, he took out one of those crazy loans.
Right.
But
He went to Harvard
So-
and.
but it paid,
Right.
but it paid off for him though.
Yeah, it did pay off for him.
That's what I'm saying. Usually, when your choices in college will determine how fast you're going to pay off that loan.
Right.
It really does. I mean, even this loan crisis going on right now. Natalie and I had a discussion about this, and we're like, people just want forgiveness for these loans. And I understand, but I'm like, well, at some point there was a decision made to take out a loan to go to school because you
Right.
wanted to advance whether your education or learn something
Right.
else. But you still got to find a way to pay the money back.
Right.
There's
And
got to be a.
I think they should have to pay it back, but it needs to be reasonable because
I
there are
agree.
a lot of additional fees that are,
Yep.
that they incur over the life of the loan. You should not have to pay. You should not be paying a student loan back for 20 years.
I agree.
That's
to a point.
ridiculous.
Well, there's reasons. There's different reasons why it ends up taking that long. One, because the government lets you forbear, they let you defer, they let you do all these things. 'Cause I had loans. We just finally paid ours off. What's that? From 2001 until 3 years ago?
Yeah.
We just paid it off. And
That's a mortgage.
Oh, yeah.
well, because we were in financial situations once we had kids where we
Right.
couldn't pay anymore.
Right.
I couldn't pay as much.
It was the
Right.
kids.
So-
it was the
so we
kids.
kind of-
They're
So-
way overrated.
Right, but,
It was-
but what happened was with the system allows you to.
In this episode, Natalie invites her niece, Artisha, to the studio. And boy, this girl has stories. Natalie's always loved her so much and has given her advice. But listen to what Artisha tells us. Some of it's sad, but Natalie was there for her to support her the entire time. But listen to her perspective and what she told us on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to give yourself a pat on the back and know that you've done a lot. You've grown a lot as a person and you've come a long way and you have, many more years ahead of you to figure out the rest and to make it happen. So it's not the end of the road. This is just the beginning.
And see, one little piece of advice that I will throw out there
Yes.
for, a young person to take is don't feel like you have to have it all together right now. 'Cause it's like I'm 26 and I see I always envision my 30,
26.
35-year-old self.
Damn.
And I'm like, this is I should be here right now. This is what versus, setting little goals and achieving them to get to the bigger goal. 'Cause I am big on beating self up for not being exactly where I want to be right now. But at the same time, I'm somewhat headed in the right
You're doing better than the
Direction.
majority of
You're in the
people.
right direction.
I think you're
Yeah.
fine.
So
And especially you have self-awareness. That's always a huge thing. A lot of people don't have self-awareness. And when
Yeah.
you have awareness of yourself and who you are, what you want to do, where you want to go, then you can continue to make changes and evolve. But if you don't even have the awareness, you're just floundering, right? So
Yeah.
the fact that you have the awareness, like I said, pat yourself on the back for that too.
Yeah.
Because you'll get there. It just takes time, and it's okay.
You're 26.
Yeah.
Damn.
woo.
Yeah,
What was I doing at 26?
We had just. I think did we get married? No, we didn't
No,
get married at
hell
26.
no, I didn't get married at 26.
We were just graduating college because
Yeah,
we both
yeah.
took forever to
Yeah,
graduate.
we were chilling in college. That 6-year plan.
We was on that turtle route.
extended
Yeah, 'cause wait,
graduation
let me see,
date.
95. Yeah, because I graduated 2001. I graduated high school in 95. So 6 years.
I
Yeah.
technically started in 96, technically, but I didn't get my act together till like
So
98.
yes, so you were so you were 6 years too,
I was-
7 years.
Yeah, I was playing around the community college for a while. I was like, you know what? I need to get the hell out of this. I need to get the hell out of here, man. I ain't doing nothing.
That's what I did.
Well, 98 is when I got my act together and said, you know what? Let me go get ready to go to college. So
Yeah,
I kind of
but-
took a couple years and just chilled.
I will say though, undergrad was some of the best years.
Look at your face. You're smiling talking about it.
I'm telling you, man, undergrad was like some of the best years ever.
Who are you
Like,
telling? Wasn't it-
College is fun.
Oh
I ain't
my
gonna lie.
God.
College is fun. And all you have after college for real for the
Is
rest of your
nothing.
life,
Nothing.
no, is memories. That's
Oh.
all you
Literally.
from
Yeah.
now till
and
later on.
It's true.
but you know, one thing about it is too, though, like, when you leave off for college, when you graduate high school and leave off for college, that's when they tell you you're in the real world. You're in the real world when you graduate high school and leave off to college. From personal experience, you are not in the real
No.
world.
Oh,
You
no.
you graduate.
You just got your
college.
toes in. You
No,
just
yeah.
put your feet in.
College
That's it.
is not.
And-
College is not even close to the.
Oh
real
my
world.
gosh!
College
And-
is like not even 5% of what
No,
it's
that's
like
just
out there.
going. You waiting,
I'm
right?
t-
You just you got your feet in, and you just walking around. But
It's true.
real life is when you get dunked under that water, and you got to
Man.
fight. Now you got to start fighting to get up.
I'm telling you that when I
Listen.
graduated college, I was pissed. I was like, man, I have to work now. I'm telling you, because
Literally.
you got to. I mean, life just like
Yes.
ends. You because you don't realize, even though you're studying in college and you're
It's
studying
still
for
a good
exams. You realize, man, I was having fun.
Yep.
Regardless of all the studying and the craziness,
Yep.
I actually had fun meeting people,
Yeah.
going to dances, clubs, partying,
Yeah.
talking to different people, and it ends. When you graduate, it ends. And then
It
when you actually start
does.
looking for a job, you're like, man, I'm depressed because now I'm
Yeah.
like, because you can't go backwards.
Literally.
You can't go
And then it's
backwards.
like once you get to like almost every job I applied to from through high school.
So in this episode, I catch Natalie in a financial lie, and she thinks she's being slick by confessing to me about what she's been doing this entire time. But little does she know that I know what she's been doing this whole time. I know what she's been doing all these years. So listen to her reaction when she finds out that I've been peeping her out this entire time.
Just stop using the cards. So heed my advice. Learn from my mistakes.
Why don't you just pay the money
Second
back
time
though?
around.
I don't see why that's so
Because I
hard.
wasn't making the money because we were aggressively paying that thing we had to pay. It was
we
breaking
done?
the bank
Are
every
we done
month.
paying that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
As far as I
You got
know,
$1,000 left. Are you sure? Because every time I
ain't
ask,
paid that yet. I don't
What
know.
the- so we're not done paying yet.
Oh well, I take care of that. That's not a big
Natalie always does this to me. I ask her how much is left, and she keeps adding money to it. Hey, Natalie, how much do we have left? Oh, we have 4,000. Okay, Natalie, how much do we have left? Oh, 5,000. I thought we had, Natalie, how much do we have left? Oh, 6,000. Natalie always goes up and pretends like I don't notice that she's gone up in the number. And she thinks I'm stupid. I know how much, she thinks I'm really stupid. I'm like, and because she doesn't want to tell me the truth about how much we really owe something, and she just adds these numbers, these random numbers together.
I estimate.
You
around-
estimate wrong. What
rough-
the? It's
rough-
not even close.
Rough estimate.
Rough estimate. It's not even close. Natalie doesn't want to get me angry, so she just lies to me and tells me these crazy ass numbers. Come on, Natalie.
I
Tell me
don't
the
lie.
truth.
I just embellish,
Embe-
or I roughly estimate. It's not a lie.
This is a thing she does to me,
It's not.
everybody. When she knows that she has a big balance on something, she won't tell. This last credit card issue we had as a couple. Natalie, how much do we have left? How much do you have left in your credit card? And she hesitates because she's thinking about lying to me, right? And she's like, "Oh, I have about 3,000." I'm like, "Oh, damn, that's a lot of money." Oh man. So okay, so I ask her.
You know what?
What?
You know what I'm going to do right now? My mother always says confession is good for the soul.
Oh,
I'm going to do my full confession. It's not that bad. But when you asked me how much I had, and I was like, oh, about 3. It really had about 4.
I know.
A little bit 4 plus.
I know.
How did you know?
Because you lie. That's why. I know you do.
But it never got to 5. It was 4 plus.
Oh,
but I have paid it down to right now. I have about 2.
I know because I'm helping your booty pay it down. That's why I'm. Listen, I know you, man. I've known you for a long time. You're not going to tell me the truth because if you'd have told me 4, I'd have been blown up.
Yes.
And went crazy. So you're like, oh, 3 sounds much better than 4. So I'll lie a little bit until we pay it off. And the next time he asks, I'll be right where I need to be.
How did you know? I didn't know you know.
I know everything about you. I know your eating habits. I know your bad and good eating habits. I know your exercise. We've been married 15.
Well, since when you started paying attention, though?
What the hell are you talking about?
You ain't supposed to be paying attention.
You're my wife. I'm supposed to know about you.
I've been busted. Oh,
yeah, you've been busted.
I've been fully outed.
Yeah, you're fully outed. You can't get nothing past me, man. I told you. I
didn't know you was that good.
As I've gotten older, I noticed. I
had no idea that you were getting like that good. Like you're like me with the intuition.
Hey, you better not cheat. I know it. I know when something's not right. Listen. When we don't get together and do it, I know there's an issue between us. I can feel the vibes, the negative energy. I can feel it between us. She's like, oh, I can physically feel it in my body that we're separate. So when Natalie tries to do something weird, it gives off on her and I feel it. I don't know what it is, but I know she's up to something.
We decided to invite the kids to do a podcast with us, and we were hoping that they would listen to us as we did the show. And as you can see from my reaction during this little segment here, I lost it a little bit. Natalie, on the other hand, she was able to hold things together a little better than myself. But if you all have kids out there, please don't let them do a podcast with you because they don't follow the rules. They don't care about the rules. All they care about is being kids. So hope you enjoy.
Oh yeah, in the intro, people are gonna make memes out of it.
Okay, so Samuel, what would I be famous for then?
Oh damn, I'm not gonna answer this one.
If I became famous, what would it be for?
Whooping people. What? Oh, I can tell you guys a story about how I almost got whooping.
That's funny.
No, what do you think I would be famous for?
I think I gotta agree with Samuel.
On what?
Whooping thing.
Oh.
No.
How am I gonna be famous for whooping?
Well, no, you're gonna be a meme because what happened was, can I say the story, please?
Quickly.
Yeah. So what happened was, I wouldn't go to bed quickly, and so mommy, she got mad, and then she and then when she saw me not go to bed quickly, I'm talking to Samuel. Mommy. Then they'll say, I got it. The mommy in the closet, she's got whatever. Then she came out, and then she got the mommy. She slipped on the floor. Stop, Samuel. I had to run on the couch. I made it to the couch. Then my mom was about to beat me, and I had no time to get pillows and block myself. Then, before mommy beat me, she slipped in the floor like, This is in our old apartment, and it was like smooth wood, so and mommy had socks on, so that made it even better. She slipped in the back, then she went doom, and then I had time to grab the pillow, so I got the biggest pillow on the couch. Then I blocked myself. Then mommy got up and tried to wrap the pillow so hard, but it didn't hurt because the pillow was sealed. And then mom was like, "This is your fault." And then she ran in the room and closed it, and she didn't even slam it. This is your fault. You made me trip.
Is that what she said?
You made me trip. That's what mommy said.
Why am I the only one?
Oh my god, I'm dying in my seat right now.
Okay, but seriously, you'd probably be famous for you can be a therapist.
Oh.
In this episode, Natalie and Ian talk about friendships, but it seems like Ian's concerned, or I'm concerned, because I'm losing a good friend that I've had since childhood, whereas Natalie, she just wants to lose her friend completely. So listen as both of us kind of discuss this together, and it's kind of cool that we have a different perspective, but at the same time, we try to figure it out ourselves.
Seven brothers and 2 half brothers. And, I have no women. There's no women in my life. And my mom, now she's older, so she got dementia, so she's not really there like that to be with me. So I am in the state of my life where I'm looking for deeper friendships and I attempt to cultivate them. But the one thing I found is that as a mom who is not a typical mom, like I don't live for my kids. I care about my kids. I take care of my children. I love them, but I don't live for my kids. I need time for myself.
I sure live for my kids.
If I miss a game, I'm good. If I need time for myself and I have to miss a soccer game, I'm going to miss a soccer game. It's just the way it is. I've come to realize that now that I'm older.
Man, I say this all the time. I love my kids, but listen, at the end of the day, it's me or them. And it's me. I mean, I love them and I'm going to take care of them and I'm going to do everything I can for them. But man, these kids they're fighters, man. And then they're always fighting us and try to get our time. But, I just, with the subject of friends, I don't know. You already know my deal with my friends. I have a friend and I'm not going to mention him by name yet, but if he ever hears this podcast, he knows who he is. But I'm hurt. Over the last couple of years, we've grown apart. And we've been friends since childhood. And I really don't know how to handle it. I tell you this all the time, and I'm really mad, but I'm not mad. I'm hurt. I'm hurt because I can't call him. I can't go to the bar with him like we used to do when we were younger. And I don't believe it's anything I've done that was wrong to him. But I think you'd said that it's just people change.
Yeah.
Over time.
I've had friends for years and now we don't talk. So it sometimes that's just how things go. Your relationships morph, you change, they change, and sometimes you can't hold on because they're not giving you what you need. And if your friend can't give you what you need, it's not a bad thing against them or you. It's just that they're in a different place and you're in a different place than they are.
I don't like that I'm in a different place than him because I'm reliving the time when we were younger in the past. And I think a lot of people do that where you remember the good old times and you want to keep that feeling. And so when you talk to them, you're like, well, I hope we can rekindle that. I sound like I'm dating, don't I?
Well, but that's what the friendship is. It's a person having a relationship without sex. That's all a friendship is.
You know what?
So you have the same you can have emotional bonds with friends platonically without having it be a sexual thing. And nothing's wrong with that. Share your feelings, Ian. Don't be a man who's afraid to share his feelings.
Share my feelings with who?
You're talking now. It's okay to feel the way you feel. It doesn't make you anything. There's nothing weird about it.
I thought you meant share my feelings with my friends.
No, I'm just saying, well, you should do that too. I mean, this is the problem. People don't communicate. People don't like to communicate.
I'm dying.
Instead of communicating, they'll just shut the door and say, I'm not talking to this person anymore. And you lose out on a lot of things in life. Experiences, feelings, conflicts could be minimized if people would just communicate and not be afraid. Like that's the whole thing. Even with friendships, people ruin friendships all the time because they're mad at something and they don't talk to the other person. I don't want to tell you, I'm mad at you. Like, I mean, I'm gonna talk about a friend that I have. I will tell the story. Hopefully they don't get upset, whatever. But I had a friend.
Oh man!
And at one point, I told her I didn't want. I'm okay with that. It's not a bad thing. It's just it is what it is.
Man.
I'm okay with
everybody. Now you know why I'm the cool one in this relationship. That's why I have a lot of friends. Well, not many, but I have more than Natalie, don't I?
But anyway, either way, so. This is the part, with having friends. I need to go back to the topic of friends and divorce. But anyway, let me digress for just a moment. So I had a friend, and our friendship, it was feeling a little one-sided. So I told the person that, it's a little one-sided. And then they never really changed anything about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm at a point, I'm like, I don't want to be friends with this person. Not that I don't like them. Not that I don't want them in my life. But if they're like a best friend, this person was a best friend, supposedly. So I had to tell them, like, hey, I can't really be friends with you in order for me to mentally detach from our friendship as looking at it as like a best friend. Not that I didn't want to talk to the person. So I still kept talking to this person even after I told them I didn't want to be their friend because I still care about them and I didn't want to not be their friend. But for my own personal, personal feelings.
I know you were hurt.
No, I'm very sensitive.
You take your friendships so
I am very
seriously.
Sensitive. I am a Scorpio.
My God, like your relationships.
I'm a ride or die friend.
Oh, you are.
I am.
Everybody out there, if you want to be friends with Natalie, you're in it for life. Because if you don't call her, you're going to get X'd off the list.
Now, you don't have to call me. I call you too. But I like to have a two-way friendship. Her. That's what friendship is. It's a two-way street. So this friend,
In this episode, we invite our friend So Blessed or Deidre to the studio. Natalie and I just got in this huge fight, and I was trying to explain myself because I was afraid of bugs. And she didn't get my point. I was trying to be sensible. She, on the other hand, was not listening to me. She wasn't taking any of my excuses, and I didn't know what to do. And I was hoping that Deidre would be on my side, but it's obvious from the session that it didn't turn out that way. So enjoy. I mean, I tried. I mean, I wasn't perfect, but I tried. but recently, Deidre, did you know that there was a bug in the house? And I have the backstory on bugs.
Okay. Now,
my backstory is a good backstory because I grew up with bugs, but not purposely. What happened was in the house I grew up with, our dad was so cheap, Pastor Beeson, was so cheap that he didn't spray for bugs in our house. So there was roach manifestation.
Oh, my goodness.
I would sleep at nighttime, and sometimes I would feel the bugs on my feet. It was terrible.
Oh, my God.
It was like hell. It was terrible. So I'm going to fast forward to 35, 40 years later. There was a bug and the kids were freaking out.
No, Deidre, this was like not just a bug. It was one of those huge outside flying roaches. It was huge.
Flying roach.
My dad said those are demons. But I don't care what they are. I don't want them in my house.
Because Samuel came and he's like, help, roach. And I was like, just kill it. He goes, it's huge.
Oh my God.
Like, I haven't seen a roach in here in forever. So when he said it was huge, I was like, go look. And when I went out there, it was huge.
Deidre, I mean, it was fat.
Well, the problem was I was working, right? I'm working and I have things to do.
Right.
Someone's over here fiddling with the computer.
No. How's she going to call this fiddling?
And doing stuff.
This is real work stuff. She don't understand.
Yeah,
you see what happens?
That ain't buying groceries.
I know it ain't buying groceries. You got to start somewhere. Listen, I'm starting. What are you doing? What are you starting? I mean, I know you're working and you're hard.
I asked someone who was working diligently on nothing.
Okay.
To help me to get the bug because I was focused on what I was doing.
Deidre, I'm petrified of roaches. Look at my face. Just even talking about them, I get.
But how are you petrified when you grew up with them?
My tummy hurts just thinking about them. Like when I think about a roach, I'm like I get scared.
But I don't understand how you can be petrified when you grew up with them in the house.
Well, I didn't grow up with them purposely. I mean, if I had a choice to get out of the house.
I know it wasn't purposely, but.
Deidre,
right, you have to kill a few in your life because they're right there. You live in Florida.
You don't understand. I'm scared. Just talking about it now, I'm scared. Look at it. She thinks I'm a big black guy having muscles. She called me a bad word because I wouldn't kill the roach, and I'm offended that she did that. And then we got in a big fight and she threw the paper on the ground.
No. See, he ain't even telling the story right.
Oversimplifying it.
Right, yes.
Oh, man.
So I sat there and I asked him nicely 3 times to please get it because I'm focusing and I'm trying to get this stuff done.
Oh, my God.
He's like, I'm not killing the roach. Now, if you don't kill a roach or you don't spray the roach, where the roach going to end up? When you sleeping in your bed,
it's not going to end up.
Because that roach crawls everywhere.
She thought it was going to end up in her mouth. I said, Natalie, that's ridiculous. The roach ain't going to end up in your mouth. What are you talking about?
Yes, your ear, your
eye. Oh, come on.
Any orifice it gets fine.
Oh, my God.
That's why I sleep with underwear. I'll never not sleep with no underwear. I always tell Ian, man, I'm afraid of something. You never know, something might crawl up there. I don't know.
Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Hey, that's my paranoia.
Oh, my God.
Even if you are scared of a roach, you are the man of the house. Even scared, you don't show fear and you go and kill the roach.
Deidre. Exactly, but no, this has been a problem for a long time, right?
I've lost.
Do you know? He told me once. I said, my dad used to kill roaches with his bare foot. My dad would. My dad's an old Jamaican man. He would just step on it.
I'm not your dad.
I'm not your dad.
That's right. I'm not your dad.
So it's like for me to look, and then he won't even pick up the roach.
What? I did pick up the roach.
Deidre, I'm on Natalie's side on this.
I ended up picking up the roach. I did after much debate with Samuel because he would.
After it was dead?
Yeah,
yes.
After I had to get up.
Yeah, she killed it.
See, and what happened was when I got up.
Actually, no,
he was sitting there looking down on with a notepad, and I hit the notepad off of his lap
Deidre,
because I was so annoyed.
Deidre, let me show you what she did. Deidre, I had it in my hand, and she goes, you ain't doing nothing. Whack! And just whacked it on the floor. And then
because that was my frustration.
Deidre,
because he, in that moment, was not willing to sacrifice his
do you hear her voice?
To help me.
Do you hear her voice here? This is what we went through.
We've been arguing for days after. We haven't even made up yet.
This is just recently. That's where the tension is.
Yeah.
I will tell you that I'm on Natalie's side on this, and let me just give you all a little short story before we segue into another topic.
In this episode, we invited our guest and my childhood friend Lauren to the Family Mess podcast. We chose to invite her because of the current situation in the country. The George Floyd video was revealed to the nation and it sparked the largest civil rights movement in the world. Lauren brings her perspective as a teacher who saw the difference in the treatment of Black and Spanish children from their white counterparts. She noticed this and knew it wasn't fair or right. Teaching in South Central Los Angeles for over 10 years gives her an in-depth perspective on how racist policies and programs affected minority children. This episode is powerful and probably the most profound to date.
But Ian grew up relatively poor. He talks about roaches, that's why he hates roaches, because they had so many in his house and stuff. But we both were given that education here. And now we have been able to lift up ourselves a level. You know, I got out of college making more than double what my parents were making, you know.
Yeah.
But it was because of that education that I was afforded and a mind shift that also I was exposed to by that education that enabled me to uplift. And a lot of kids can't. You know, a lot of kids aren't able to lift out of that thing, you know, as far as how they're born and what education that they are provided. And, you know, I know for you being in, the education, you see that like a lot. Like, can you expound upon that some?
Yeah. I mean, when I first started teaching, and like I said, I'm going to say this over and over again, like I am on a journey. Like I'm not perfect. I actually remember when I first started teaching, I taught, you know, in South Central Los Angeles, I had Black and Hispanic students. And one of my students was like, he said he was one of the students that, like, was always around. He hung out with me before school and at lunch and after school. But when he was in my classroom, it was like chaos. And every day I would greet him at the door and I would say, you know, whatever happened yesterday, that's done. That happened yesterday. Today is a new day. It's going to be a great day. And then he's like, all right, miss. And then it was like chaos in the classroom, just like throwing books and stuff. And, you know, he was always getting in trouble because he was loud and he was, you know, always making jokes and always standing up. And he goes, you know, miss, you're racist. And I was like, what? No, I'm not. And of course that was my first reaction. Then he was like, you know, why am I always the one getting in trouble? And it really like woke me up to this idea that like, you know, I don't think I'm racist, but my behavior says that I am, because I do always get, you know, him in trouble. And maybe it's not, you know, yes, we need to learn. And like, yes, I need him to be quiet when I'm talking. And yes, I need him to sit in a seat, but I wasn't teaching in a way that was like respectful and responsive to his needs. And that is part of racism, is that like most teachers, a lot of teachers are white. And you know, when white teachers teach Black kids or white teachers teach Latino kids, and they don't have training on how to be respectful and how to integrate the culture of the students that they teach into their classroom, that bias then is imposed on kids. So it's just, you know, there's so much, it's so complex because you've got so many inequities. And then even if you have great teachers in classrooms, they have biases that are impacting kids that can hold them back.
Mm-hmm. Natalie and I had a couple.
I used to believe that if you could give kids a good education, they could overcome their circumstances. And I think that is still true to an extent.
Right, to an extent, yeah.
Yeah, doing that, is really, really complex. It's not just like, let's put good teachers in the classroom because the system is broken. And then B, this, you know, education lives within this broken system of our world and our society that is racist. So, you know, looking at there, like, you know, people who, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm trying to think of the word. But, you know, you would get like, I think the Amy Cooper, Christian Cooper example is good, right? The guy who's bird watching. Like this is I think he went to Harvard and he like was a writer for Marvel Comics. Like this is a highly educated Black man and still he was treated this way, right?
Yeah.
So like education isn't the only thing. It is a huge part of it, but it isn't the only thing. One, and B, it is so complex what is going on in our education system that creates inequities for Black children. And nobody is really looking at them. Like,
yeah. I have our son
in our community.
Yeah, and our son is ADHD, and we were taking him to a therapist. There was this white lady therapist that we were taking him to when he was, I think around 5 or 6 years old, because we were doing neurofeedback and some stuff. So she was the person who does that in the area, and you know, she said to me, Natalie, I want to tell you this. She said, you need to make sure that you advocate for your child. Because your child is a little Black boy and he will be treated differently or more harshly than the other children. And, and for me, I mean, I knew this, but for me, coming from her as a therapist who talks to, hundreds of kids, probably every month, thousands of kids in her lifetime, for her to sit there and tell me this, I was like, wow, like, you get it because you see it. But, if only more people could see it. But you're sitting here as a white lady telling me that I need to make sure I extra advocate for my child because he will be judged more harshly because of his color. And it's been proven with studies that, kids of color, especially Black and Hispanic children, are disciplined harder than their white counterparts for the same things. I mean, I had my son the other day at school, last school year, he's in 6th grade. He's got the ADHD. We had to put him in private school because public school was not for him. But he had a child.
Oh, this is good.
It was a little white girl at school, and he I think took her headphones or something, or I forgot what it was.
She initiated it.
Yes, she called him names.
She called him a name.
No, he called her a whale, and she went home crying.
Yep.
To her mom that this boy did this to her at school. Blah blah. Said this to her, and my son, they were going to suspend or give him in-school suspension.
Oh yeah. But the thing is,
and I had to go.
It's how they did it. They didn't call us. They sent a note.
Yes, they sent a note. Yeah,
that is like normal.
Oh yeah. So, but what happened was
that is normal stuff.
Yeah. So Ian and I went up to the school, hot. Like, okay, because when we asked him what happened, he explained to us. And we were like, well, this doesn't sound right. Yeah. So, and this is the kicker for me. Why? I was like,
this is good.
Because after he was going to get in school suspension, once they found out the real story that because he thought that they were just, what do they call it? Egging on each other. Like he thought, what's the word they call it? Roasting. He thought that they were roasting each other. He's just having a good old time with the thing because she's saying things to him too.
Back and forth.
So once they found out that she was also saying things to him, now what do you think was the consequence that happened? Nothing. But you was ready to put my kid in school suspension over what he said. But now that she said something too, both of them should have had in-school suspension. Right? Yeah. But instead, they dropped the whole thing.
Yeah. Because at first, we're like, well, if their parents want to go ahead and tell our son to go in school, we want to go and make her go on in-school suspension also. And once we said that, they're like, the principal's like, well, how about we just go ahead and just drop the whole thing? And I'm like, oh, okay, we can do that. But it's amazing that if we didn't get involved, our son would be in school, in suspension for something that really is not, deemed to be
right. But the teacher quick to call him out and the whole situation. So and that just goes back to
it's a whole system.
It's a system. It's a disparity, and people don't realize, and that's why we have to have these conversations because now when these conversations are had, administrators, teachers can, and people in general, co-workers can now think twice about what their reaction is to something. And that's why I feel like it's so important that people get upset about all these protesters and these rioters and, those Black people are out there always tearing stuff up. But you know what? If we don't, how do we get hurt? How is there change? Yeah. And if I've seen where they highlight over and over again, every time Black people protest, it's because of a police brutality. Not every time, but every time it's over police brutality. Because from back in the day, even when you watch old movies, right? They pull up, boy, and they do all this. That stuff is still here today.
Happened to me.
Yeah.
And they have these, they walk around with these biases and they have this fear because yes, some criminals, are Black people. Yes, some criminals are white people, but this fear that has been perpetuated about Black men, especially, that there are a threat. It just.
But why is that?
I don't know.
Why is there a perception that Black men are a threat? That's the first question you have to ask is because, and that's a perception that's purposely put out continuously. Yeah. But why is that?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's if they can start. On this episode of The Family Mess, we invite Ricardo and his wife Mai-Ling into the studio to talk to us about her struggles with ovarian cancer. This was very powerful because it revealed that a lot of us really are thankful to have our lives and to have our health, and to hear her perspective on what she's gone through makes you realize how very important that life is and to love your loved ones and your family at all times.
take this one first of all, and I'll try to be the clown and pick up the pins as you drop them.
Sure. So, of course, the oldest one, she's on her own, so we don't have to worry about taking care of her on a daily basis. For my daughter, the 10-year-old, she's probably the busiest of them all with her activities. So typically in the morning, we'll drop, the 10-year-old, the 16-year-old off at school, and they're pretty much taken care of for several hours. So we try to do our treatments.
Thank God for school,
Yes, thank God for school. So we try to do the treatments and appointments and scans and labs and all that in the middle of the day or in the morning. So after they're kind of, accounted for. My daughter has a nanny. So after school, she's taken care of through dance class because she has dance 4 times a week. She has piano also. And then she has stage practice on Saturday morning. So
she's busy.
She's really busy. Wow. So during the week, at least we know she's accounted for until we're done with treatment and work for the most part. And then I think the tricky one, though, is getting the 16-year-old to work and back and fed.
Yes,
he's often very hungry.
I like that part, fed.
Because as they grow, they seem to consume twice as much.
Man, who are you telling? Man, we got these 2 boys here. The food it's never enough. It's never enough.
Highly recommend membership to one of those wholesale clubs.
Oh God! Oh, we are. We have 2. We have what?
Is this a plug for a possible sponsor?
I love you, Costco. We love you. We love you so much.
Hey, Publix BOGOs. I gotta plug those too. The 16-year-old is definitely a challenge because, yes, he actually is working, and it's funny because he's got a dream position, I would say, for his age. He started off volunteering at a local church.
That's right. I remember this.
Yeah. And with that, as they saw him engaged into the program, they actually offered him a part-time position to come on, doing some technical stuff that normally you would hire an adult to do. So we're blessed, and he's fortunate to be having that type of experience and training at this age. However, again, he's on the cusp of, hey, Dad, I need a car. And again, that's always a challenge.
Of course, always.
Taking it one day at a time, setting expectations, setting ground rules, setting up lines of communication so that we're always on the same track. I mean, again, our lives are going all different directions, especially with Maling's treatments. And, sometimes she has her days where she's not feeling up to the normal family functions. However, again, that's where we rely on each other.
Yeah.
It's funny because one of the things my son did recently was he actually introduced us to Google Calendar. And, he kind of, I would say, streamlined all of our events so that we could see it as a family.
So you all share the same calendar?
Yeah, it's like a family calendar.
We need to do something like that now.
I looked into it. I just haven't executed because
just lazy.
If I don't execute,
execution is probably 75% of the task.
Yeah.
Once it's done, it's like, oh, this is kind of like we can all look at this together and be on the same page.
I think that does work. The whole family has a family calendar. That's a damn good idea.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody
talked to you about it. You just
I don't remember you talking to me about that.
That's
You see, that was before
communication
dinner.
thing.
Did you see how she just dismissed me like I was just it's okay.
Back to the communication. See, these 2 got it down. They have to get it right. So they work it out.
Yeah, it's
we need some pointers.
Yeah, we do.
Well, you see, I got my ears are pretty large, so when she talks, I could hear.
Large.
And when she feels like I don't hear, she talks even louder.
I like that.
And she has a great singing voice, so I could tune into that even when it's like, oh yes, now she means business. But like I said, it's always going to be a challenge. It's never going to be a smooth day. However, let me ask you this: do you ever get stuck on a speed bump?
Yes.
But physically, do you ever get stuck in a speed bump?
No, you just kind of hit it and it makes your car bump a little bit. But
what do you do? push the gas.
Yeah.
You gotta keep pushing the gas.
That's a good point.
You know, like Dory said, you just gotta keep swimming sometimes.
Yeah,
and
that's a very good point.
You know, things will work out, but again, you can't stop and wait for your car to roll back. You gotta keep pushing that gas and move forward. And I'll tell you this, I thoroughly got seeing a lot of this and take a lot of this strength and you know, moving forward from, you know, seeing my Ling of what she's gone through. I mean, the amount of surgery she's gone through and again, the amount of chemo she's gone through, a normal person, you'd be like, okay, that's it. I'm throwing it in. That's it. I'm done. But again, seeing her smiling and still, I mean, goodness sake, what was that? The first couple of weeks after her recent surgery, she's like, let's go for a run. And I'm like,
oh.
And here I am gasping and she's just like smiling and running along. I'm like, how do you?
In this segment, Natalie and I interview her niece, Elan, and she comes and joins us in the studio. And we try to get her to tell us about her college experience. And she ends up telling us about her first dorm frat party and her first time drinking.
Oh my God. Nothing that was, what like fun, that was fun and exciting.
Well, like, it's all these just staying up really late stories.
Oh my God. Come on.
We didn't go to sleep. I think one of the nights we just didn't go to sleep until like 7 a.m.
What the hell? Give us something, man. Like, I kissed this boy. It was the first time I met him, Ian. Oh, I'll never forget him. I didn't see him again. I bet you that happened, but she ain't trying to tell us. That's what that is. Look at her.
Did you get buzzed? Because I did that once.
She can't even look me in the face. Did you kiss
I did that once.
Did you kiss a boy?
I got buzzed in college.
I didn't.
I'll cover up the white.
I didn't.
Just make a hand signal.
Girl, you grown. Your parents ain't gonna worry about you.
You're a grown
woman,
Elon.
About you.
You're a grown woman.
As long as you ain't hoeing, they'll be okay.
I don't.
But we know you ain't hoeing, so as long as you ain't hoeing, you good.
Oh man! Oh damn, that was funny.
He's always so amused.
I know.
It's how you say it. As long as you ain't hoeing, you're fine. Elon, it's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. I know you're.
I'm not embarrassed.
Is it hot in here?
Because you're just laughing like crazy. It's your hot breath just blowing.
He's always laughing. He laughs at everything.
Listen, that's why I'm living so long, because I laugh. You're probably going to laugh enough. So you got to laugh more, man. Well, it's too bad you can't come up with one thing.
I do have a story, but I just don't.
Please.
It was about a year ago. Exactly.
That's when she was in love.
No, this is not that kind of story.
Oh, okay.
It was my first frat party because my friend was in Beta Chi.
You ain't gotta say the fraternity, but just say Just say you were at a frat party.
Yeah, no, because it's not a bad thing if you say it.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying if you don't want to put it on.
I won't say his name.
Okay.
Yeah. You ain't gotta. Yeah.
But like, it was his frat party, and the girls got in free. So we're like, okay, girls' night. I was having a great week. I got 100 my stats tests. I didn't have work the night. Well, I didn't have work the day of, and I never had really gone out. So I was like, okay, let's just put her little toe in and see what's this all about.
Put her little toe in.
Because she ain't never been to a frat party. So.
I never had been to a frat party, and it was like a skiing versus like swimmers, kind of surfers versus skiers, something like that. So
what the hell?
What kind of? No,
it's these wacky things. So like you had your Eskimos in some place. And
what the? We're in Florida. You have Eskimos,
but you know how they dress. It was just be like a warm hat and then just no shirt.
Oh my gosh, the themes they come up with.
This is definitely not a FAMU party. That's for sure.
So we went to that, and so it was all my girlfriends from like our building because we all lived in the same building. We're all cool. We had gone to that, and that was like the first part. I was like, let me just try this out. So I think they gave me a shot of vodka.
Yes.
And it was like,
yes,
it was cheap apparently because my friend was like, I can't drink this or else I'll literally throw up.
Oh my god!
Because she's a Jamaican, she drinks hard liquor, and she's
that Ray and Nephew.
They have standards now.
She's got Ray and Nephew 180 proof, man.
Oh, that Ray and Nephew is pure.
180 proof.
Exactly. It's like she's into that. So
what happened though? So what happened?
But yeah. I tried to take a shot and it literally almost came back. I almost threw up on the spot.
Oh my god!
It was just because I don't do that. It was awful.
My body rejected. Immediately as soon as the alcohol touched my throat, it just rejected everything. Like
I didn't throw up. I almost did.
Like a demon came out.
No,
just from a little bit of vodka.
Yeah, well, because I didn't expect it. It tasted like I was just swallowing rubbing alcohol. So I was just going. It didn't go. Yeah, that was a fight.
Elon, you're so innocent.
So did you drink anything else? Did you drink anything else?
Because me going to that party, the goal was like to see what the hype was all about. Because like I know alcohol tastes disgusting, but I wanted to see what it was all about. So I swallowed it. It was hard.
On this episode of The Family Mess, we invite my friend Rita to the studio to speak to us about how to survive during the COVID crisis. She is a motivational speaker and life coach. During this particular segment, me and Natalie are speaking about why Natalie likes to have discussions at 12:30 at nighttime. And believe me, I think I won the argument, but you be the judge. Wasn't my seminary teacher last week? Were you in class with me? He said, that's what he said.
Relationship wise, no falling asleep every night. Yep. Staying up late.
Why are you going to bring up old crap?
That's not old. That's yesterday.
Rita, this week has been rough, right? We've been trying to, because couples have to hang out and make time for each other.
I agree.
But she's been busy all week. Wait. Let me explain myself.
Pump the brakes.
Listen. We've both been busy all week, and I've been tired. So tired.
See,
taking Noah to soccer practice.
Here we're both busy, but someone's so tired.
Now wait, don't jump. Wait, don't 2-on-1 yet. Don't listen. Let me explain. So, during the end of the week, what happened yesterday?
You went to sleep. You spent your time doing your homework, and then you went to sleep.
All right, Rita, what time do you go to bed at night?
What time?
Yeah, what time is good for you?
I would love to go to bed by 10:30, but it's usually about midnight.
Okay, well, argument's done then. I can't have no argument because that's what time we go to bed.
Well, it's usually around 11. It's about 11 o'clock, 11:30. Yeah.
So this week we've both been busy, extremely busy. So it's Friday. Friday's usually laid back here. Mm-hmm. So I was tired. So I was like, how late we were cleaning the house last night.
Don't
lie.
No. You decided to do your work.
And my homework.
Your work, I said, well, I'm going to do a little cleaning because I got things to clean up. So I did that while you did your homework.
Yes.
When he was done with his homework, now I'm like, okay, well, let's hang out for a little bit. Let's chat. I like to chat before I go to sleep.
12:30 at night.
I go in the room, lights off, homeboys curled up, rolled over,
Rita,
curled up in a blanket.
She was
mad. I'm just like, where my time at? All week, you've been staying up late. It's Friday night.
No,
you can at least give me 10 minutes. I like to have like a 10-minute conversation before I go to bed.
It was 12:30. It was. Now I agree with her. No, I'm not even arguing. I agree with her. I probably should have stayed awake and made the 10 minutes. I agree. That's why she was mad at me this morning when I woke up and looked at her face.
This morning he's all wanting to cuddle on me, and I'm like, I don't want to bother with you now. It's too late.
And she didn't give me nothing.
I went this morning. I'm like, I don't even want to hug with you. I don't want to hug you.
Dead in the face at me this morning again, looking at me like I'm crazy. Yeah. So now she's gonna be trying to hang out with me later.
No,
we're done. We're done with this.
I ain't hanging out with you. You lost your chance yesterday.
In this episode, we interview Natalie's cousin, Kennedy. And it's so funny. We're talking to her about her college experience, and she has a lot to say. But in this particular segment, we talked to her about her party experience at school. And Natalie and I assume all kids party, but I don't think Kennedy understands what partying really means. Listen to her explanation.
I'll either, if I have before, at least when I had classes and stuff, I had my list of things that I need to do for class, and I would try to power through it till later on in the day, and then I would sit down and read or watch TV. But now it's just sometimes I've been getting a little creative with my breakfasts. I learned how to make crepes. They're pretty good.
Crepes? Isn't that the thing you put
What
yogurt?
to these party hard college students, man? Yeah, all the college students we've been talking to lately.
Oh, yes.
Be talking to young
Our
people
teacher's the only one who's been party hardy. Everyone else is just
You guys are all tame, man. Oh my gosh.
Do you guys go to parties?
Okay. When I first started, I started a semester. No, I did at first. It was very few. I was more of a sedated college student because, I heard someone talking about it before. They're like, well, when I was in high school, I was crazy in high school and I mellowed out in college. Or if I didn't do anything in high school, then I was crazy in college. But I was like, that's not true because I didn't do anything. I had my first, I went to my first kind of party, right after I graduated from high school. And then I started a semester later. So I started in spring.
Well, that's right, because you applied to the wrong. She applied to the wrong campus. I remember.
Oh, that's right.
She applied to the wrong Tampa campus.
No, I thought it was St. Pete.
Well, she applied to the St. Pete.
Yeah, the St. Pete campus.
USF campus instead of the Tampa.
USF, St. Pete or Sarasota. I can't remember which one. I was like, oh my, I was so proud because I got my acceptance, but I was like, look, Erin, I got into USF too, and Erin's like, Kennedy, that's the wrong college. I'm like, it says USF, how is it the wrong college? She was like, it's the wrong campus. I was like,
can you imagine that at high school?
It's the campus in St. Pete, not the one in Tampa.
I felt so dumb. So I was like, hey guys,
I remember that.
People pass, like, can I still buy? And they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. We'll just take you in spring. So that's what happened.
Oh my God, that's funny.
But I really I went out a few times. There was like a little pub down the road that I would go to with my friend, and we would go in and just like drink a little bit and that kind of stuff. And then I didn't go to any like sorority party. That stuff scares me. I don't like the frat parties and everything.
I'm glad you're smart. See,
you're not in a sorority of any type.
Thank you. Don't waste your time doing that.
I got inducted into an honor society recently.
Yeah, dark.
My God. It's like a Phi Beta something. I don't know. It's an honor society.
Don't call her a dork. She's
Kennedy,
a
I apologize
student.
for that. You're not a dork.
Fine.
You're actually, you're actually more brilliant than me.
But my niece, my niece who talked.
I didn't go into any like sororities or like fraternities or anything when I started.
Okay.
I wasn't for that.
You were me, find me.
I was like, do I have to pay for it? And I know, Aunt Natalie, that you were like in a sorority too.
No, no, girl. I'm a me, find me.
Yeah, Natalie wasn't in a sorority.
I am a me, find me. I found out what they do to people. I was like, nah, no thanks. Oh, I'll stay home. I don't need no connections.
Yeah, Natalie's too much of a hermit.
No, that's not why I didn't join. Like,
because crazy.
Well, the one was I didn't have the grades. That's number one.
Damn.
And then number two,
I didn't know you needed grades to be in a sorority.
Yeah, well, at FAMU.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
oh, really?
I know at FAMU.
During this COVID crisis, Nellie and I discovered that we started riding bikes again. We began by riding around our neighborhood and extended to the trails around town. Well, part of that was Nellie wanted to lose weight and get back to a size she felt comfortable with. These last two segments are Natalie pretty much talking about her struggles with weight loss and what she's doing to take care of it. It's pretty funny. Enjoy.
Cousin and her daughter, who's also my cousin, Kennedy, who's also our social media manager.
That's right.
And we talked to Kennedy a few weeks ago.
That's right. That's right. This is going to be a great show today.
Right.
That's why she's laughing.
So yeah, before we get into the show, I'm going to start off with my 5 minutes of pound segment.
Yes.
I wish I didn't have this segment because I ain't done a dang thing.
She hasn't.
But I'm going to say this. I did go to the doctor. And I asked her about, I said, I need to lose this weight. I need to, so she told me about the South Beach diet. And so actually today I was online, not even thinking about the show, but I was online today because I'm just tired of being fat. I got to get this weight off. And I went online to the South Beach diet and I realized most of my problem is I don't have time to cook because I'm really busy right now. And they have a meal plan and you can order the food. So I'm about to order the food for the South Beach diet. And so I will have my food always ready. And that's my new thing. So I have not gained any weight, but I have not really lost any weight. I'm just the same every damn week.
I thought we were trying to save money on food.
I don't give a crap. I need this. I need to get this weight off. So I am going to try the South Beach diet because the doctor recommended it. She lost over 80 pounds. She looked really good on the South Beach diet. She told me to get the book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she told me to get the book. They have a meal plan thing where I don't have to prepare the food. All I got to do is go in the fridge, find the food, put it in the microwave, and eat. So as easy as I can.
How much do these meals cost?
Right now, there's different plans.
That means this is going to be very expensive because she didn't even answer me.
Well,
so
no, it's
she's explaining. Let's hear this. Go ahead.
You know what? Anyway, so they have like 3 levels: gold, platinum, and gold, silver, and platinum.
Oh Jesus! So
they start at $100 up to around right now it's on sale, so it's around $300. $300 for a month for a month of food. This is breakfast, lunch, dinner. You may have to get some eggs and snacks and protein shakes.
What did you just say?
Oh, it's $11.87 a meal.
No. How much a month?
$300.
And you're complaining about trying to save money on food and you're going to buy this plan for food.
Because you know what? I work hard and I need this. I need to lose this weight. I need to feel good in my body and I'm going to buy the damn food because I work hard for my money. So I'm going to spend it. Yes, I guess we do need to save on money on food, but this is for me. So that's where I'm at. So right now.
And you should do what you need to do for yourself.
Thank you, Kim. See, there we go.
And I cannot wait to hear this.
Yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about education and some things as relates to education with Leslie today. But first, we're going to start off with my 5 minutes of pounds.
I wish I had a music track to go with the 5 minutes of pounds.
I probably do need
like
something.
A jungle
I need
music
some Rocky or something. Yes, but
I'm gonna get that next time. I'll put it in there.
I have good news to finally
5
report.
minutes a
Leslie,
pound.
I've probably been doing this for like the last 5 or 6 episodes, and every time I report about what I've done, it's nothing. Like I've done stuff, but there's no pounds lost. There's nothing. But I went to the doctor, and she told me about the South Beach diet, and I don't have time right now to do a lot of cook. I cook for the kids and everybody. I don't have time all the time to have food for myself to eat because I'm busy all day long. So I went and I ordered like a South Beach diet prepaid or pre-made food thing. And I just look at the paper and it tells me what to eat. And then like I get a couple DIY do it yourself meals a day, but it's just like a vegetable and a meat or whatever and a fat. And I have lost in the last just 5 days, like my scale has not moved in months. It's been the same exact weight.
I told her to get rid of it, but she don't listen to me.
I make sure I pee first so I can, get the water weight
Pee
out.
don't weigh nothing.
It does, because my scale be, it does.
hell?
It does.
Are you crazy?
I need every ounce I can get.
She
I said I
she-
pee before I weigh myself.
Leslie,
in
this
the
is how
morning.
crazy this woman's gotten.
Yeah, well, that's true. You got to pee and poop.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
you got to get it all out, right?
That don't weigh nothing. That don't weigh nothing.
It's something.
That makes a difference.
It's something.
It just makes you feel better. That's all.
It makes a difference. Go on, Natalie.
So it's been consistently 190 for weeks. It's like it go up, it go 191, 190, 192, 190, but never down. And today, after only 5 days of eating those damn meals and shakes and damn protein bars, but I'm doing this because I got to get the weight off. I am down 3 pounds. And yesterday, I even ate 2 little pieces of pizza. It was a medium pizza. I ate 2 slices.
The worst part is I told you I was going to get the pizza, and you said, no, Ian, I'll go get it. So
I shouldn't have went to get it because I was hungry. But anyway.
That's right.
But I ate the pizza, but I woke up this morning and I was still down. My weight was still down. So it's actually successful. This is my first week I can report a success with
Congratulations,
with
girl.
these. Thank you. I appreciate it.
But honestly, that's just a matter of you just eating less than you. It's just math. I'm not
It
math
is.
teacher, but it's just math.
But the thing about it is,
Can't
when
eat more than you are expending.
yes, that is true. But when the thing that happens
so whether
to me,
it's South Beach or North Beach,
Tell her, Leslie. Keep telling her,
Coney
Leslie.
Island Beach.
Oh, yes.
But I'm just saying. I mean, whatever works. But that's really what it boils down to.
yeah, see, and I had to find something that was working for me because I've been trying different things to lose weight and nothing was working for me. So this was like my last ditch effort to say, okay, because I ride my bike. I don't eat horribly, but I don't eat often enough. And I would find myself hungry during the day and there's nothing cooked and I got meetings. I don't have time to now go make a meal. So then I go eat some chips or I'll find, So this way it's something there. All I do is open the freezer. There's meals in there. I got bars in the cupboard. And I just want to get the weight off. I can maintain it once I get it off, but I have to get it off. And so I've been looking for my path of least resistance to get to this weight off. So that's where I'm at. And I've been, we went riding today, Ian.
Oh, yes. Leslie, I have to ask you something. Now, we were late for our podcast this morning, but you mentioned something and I was wondering, you said you were going to go jogging, running. Now, do you run inside or?
No. Outside.
Okay. So that's what I was.
And I ride my bike too.
Leslie, do you run in the hot ass sun?
Yes, the sun is hot in its ass. Yes, it's hot ass sun.
Oh my!
How do you do that?
You get used to it though. You get used to it.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's hot, and that's why I try to go early, but y'all screwed up my time.
Oh, I told Leslie.
But that's okay.
That was Natalie's fault. It was not my fault. So
I had to tell y'all. I had to let y'all know I got home because that was some ridiculousness. Ian said he ain't even talking because I guess he tired, but I know I'm definitely tired. But we made it 16 miles round trip. I don't know how I did it, but I made it. Thank God. I prayed all the way. Thank you, Jesus, because I about died. But I made it. We made it from, 16 miles on the trail, 2 cities. Thank you. Y'all don't talk about me being lazy. I'm going to lose this weight. All right, I'm out.
Hey guys, it's Little Family Mess. I'm Noah. And have a nice day.
Good God.
I love the Family Mess. Oh
my God.
Oh, like,
What you got, Ian? What you got, Ian?
You didn't know that trick?
Come on, man. You can't. All right, whatever.
did you hear that?